Yo, fam, it's just a news on IBG Studios. My name is Joe Amankwa Michael, the boy from the coast. So, the entertainment or the music industry scene is really buzzing as far as awards is concerned. Our own papa, Uncle Rex Omar, has really made a strong point about awards in Ghana and that of Grammys. So, he said, make I tell Ghana artists, I beg. Uncle Rex, they make I tell you people say, them no do Grammy give you. It be very simple. If they talk say Grammy, it no be your own. Grammy was made for those in America. Let's take a watch.
How do I put it? Grammy is for America. So if you disrespect Ghana Music Award and you think you want to go to Grammy, I don't understand it. Because Grammy was not created for you. You know, BET is an American TV station who ended up also doing their own awards. You get what I mean? So the whole situation is we have to believe in ourselves in things that we do in Ghana. We can also develop our own award if we speak well about it, if we do it well. Other countries will also want to be part of it. So the whole thing is, it goes beyond just receiving an award. It's a whole value chain and ecosystem that must be developed so as to be able to.
So you hear that be what Uncle Rex they talk. If they talk say the American Grammy was made for them, not for us. That be what Uncle Rex they talk. So let's just dive into it. Do Ghanaian artists, are they supposed to forget about Grammy? That's a big question. When artists wait and they here, no. Then for forget Grammy, then focus on the ones we have here, like the TGMA, like the Ghana Music Awards UK, like the Ghana Music Awards US. Are they to focus on that? I think Uncle Rex has a point. Because, listen, Grammy has its own rules. It has its own ways of doing things. And it's as if, say, from what I see from Uncle Rex, it's like we are chasing a validation from a system which was not made for us. That's what Uncle Rex is saying. It doesn't mean that the artists we have in Ghana here, them no be talented. I mean, we have brilliant artists here. We talk about the Stone Boy, we talk about the Shatawale, we talk about the Sarkodie, we talk about the Black Sheriff, we talk about a lot of them. They are all talented and they deserve it. But what happened next? We are all trying to look for a validation somewhere without focusing on the ones that we have here. That's the problem. So Uncle Rex is telling us that Ghana artists, we dey beg you people, make we build one our own Grammy for here. It be simple as that. This one, it no be giddy giddy, like it no be anything. But hey, let me also tell you, Uncle Rex has been in the music industry for long. I mean, some of us, we grew up listening to Uncle Rex. We grew up listening to his music and all that. So when he talks, trust me, people really listen. Don't forget, he is the chairman for Gambro. Yes, and also he was recently appointed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as a presidential staffer for Black Star Experience. So, you know, the man we are talking about here isn't just anybody. Uncle Rex is not anybody. Let's focus in TGMA. Let's focus in Ghana Music Awards US. Let's focus in, you know, these are things that we can hold in high esteem. Let's promote it. Let's hold it in higher so that it can attract other people or other countries that will want to be part of it. You know, so that's it. I have here with me one of my guys, Patinko, the star boy, to join me here. Yo, bro.
Yeah, Charlie.
What's up?
Yeah, cool.
Everything fine. Charlie,
fine.
Uncle Rex say make one artist make them forget Grammy. You see, he they talk say Uncle Rex they talk say the Grammy no them no do giveaway. He say make I talk Sarkodie. He say make I talk Black Sheriff. He say make I talk Kimpaluta. say make them forget Grammy.
But you know,
Yes.
you know one thing. On a more serious note, I think he's making a valid point when you ask me.
Sure.
Yes, because looking at the Grammys, you ask of the origin of the Grammys. It originated from the US.
Yeah.
And definitely those who actually, sat down to, create it, targeted the American audience.
Yeah.
Yes, and American artists, if I would say. And it got to a time that they decided to extend.
Yeah.
And what Uncle Rek is saying that we are in Ghana.
Yeah.
In Ghana today, if you want to mention an artist in Ghana, how many key artists can you mention? You can mention Shatawale, you can mention Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, Black Sheriff. Hope you understand. And we have other,
Yes.
young artists that you can mention. But if you really want to talk about those who have actually hit it and are higher in demand, if I would say, these are the four you can mention.
Yeah.
Hope you understand.
Yeah.
And look at the population of Ghana. We are more than 33 million.
Yes.
And we only have 4 or just 5 people you can talk of. And you are thinking of Grammy. What happens to the Ghana Music Awards, the
Sure.
TGMA?
Sure.
So what Uncle Rek is saying, I think he's making a very
Sure.
valid point.
Yeah.
So we have to develop what is here.
Yes.
Hope you understand.
Yeah.
If we develop it to that extent, and we can even boast of artists, say like we should be able to say like we have about 100 artists
Yeah.
who are actually making it.
Sure.
And being
Right now
known
it's like
in
we
our
are
country.
limited. In
We are
certain
very
things.
limited.
Yeah.
Look at Nigeria. Almost every 3 months you hear of a new artist
Sure.
coming on
Sure.
board.
Sure.
So you can imagine if within a year they're able to produce 10. How many artists? Today you go to the Nigerian music, you can mention a lot
lot
names.
of them.
And the songs they are producing, the production it's on point.
Sure.
So you can mention a whole lot of people. So this is what Uncle Rek is talking about, that let's develop ours here.
Yes.
Well, you have the talent, trust
Yeah.
me. The talent is here.
Sure.
So if the talent is here, the award scheme should be, designed and made so powerful that if you are in Ghana and you're able to win an award in Ghana,
Yes.
it is very, something you can hold in high esteem.
Sure.
Not to be thinking of Grammys when even in your own backyard, you've not been able to make it and make it well.
Sure.
Hope you understand. So if you ask me, Uncle Rek is making a point. We shouldn't take him out of context.
Sure.
He's really
very
making
important.
a
Yes.
very valid point.
Yes.
He has been in the music industries for who knows.
Of course, I mean we all grew up listening
That's
to
the
Uncle
Rex.
Rex.
Omar,
yeah.
Abi Baye fame. When
Yes.
we were very young, when we heard the songs,
Sure,
and
sure.
all that. So he has been through it for more than decades.
Yes.
And he is telling us, look, this is it. Let us build ours first.
Sure.
Let's make sure the Ghana music industry has lived up to expectation.
Sure.
So that then from there you can now think of Grammys and other things. Trust me, there's no way you say you want to do better than an American artist.
Of course, of course.
Come on. The environment has been created for them. We have, the investors there who are invested in that. In Ghana, how many do we have?
Sure.
Hope you understand.
Sure.
So
I
that's
get
why
that.
I'm saying that, look, what Uncle Rek is saying, it is a very, very valid point.
Yes.
So let's look at it and push, support it.
Sure.
We need investors to come in to help raise the Ghana. Trust me, the music industry is something you can't do away with. But how do we value it? How are we making it so, attractive?
Sure.
If we make it very attractive, people will find interest in it. The Grammy that you're thinking of, that some are thinking of, they've made it very attractive.
Of course.
How?
Yeah.
It is the indigenous artists who have made it that. And not just them, the supporters,
That's
the
really
investors. So if he says this, I think he's making a real valid point
Yes.
that we should, look at and push and push. So that, Ghana music
And
can
also,
be out there.
as at the last very ended Grammy,
Yes.
Stonebwoy had a nomination.
nomination.
And then we have our own legend, a living legend, Rocky
Rocky
Daoni.
Daoni, yes,
Yes, he
yes,
has also been nominated several times. But you can see, what you are saying is really true because, Rocky has been nominated several times. At every point, we have a lot of, this time around, Uncle, like he's winning, but it turned out to be. So I understand. Uncle Rex is solely making a valid point, like you said.
Sure,
yes.
sure.
So we they beg you people, like you see, TGMA has been in existence for like over 26 years now.
That's true.
It's not easy to hold an award scheme here. But sometimes you consider how people bash TGMA.
The truth of the matter is that anybody with a previous, nominees and everything, everybody that is nominated, one way or the other, is someone who has won in advance. And that person believes he or she can win it. So at the end of the day, if it doesn't go their way, they tend to, express their frustration. It is normal. Hope you understand. But one thing we should know is that it is up to us and the system to make the TGMA something very potent.
Sure.
Let's bring our heads together and make it very potent, and let's give it that respect, that recognition that it deserves. We know sometimes back there were issues raised, and that'd be, all this. It is part of
Grammy also has the same thing, because at every point and every year, Grammy has issues around 8 hours.
That's it.
And it be normal, like these things, it be normal. But when it comes to Ghana, the way we they do one of things, like somebody go hold chat house, like go pass them thing, like, hey, tell them make we relax.
You see,
this be one our own.
That's it.
Chatter House is here for us.
That's it.
We are here for Chatter House. A big shout out to Robert Clark. Yes, he is really doing amazing. Like when it gets to this point like this, and don't forget, we are having the 26th edition of TGMA on the 10th May of the Yes. So we are looking up to a good show, and then every artist that is being nominated in the TGMA's 26th edition deserves an award. Please don't limit yourself. Just that, make we hold this one. Make we hold them. TGMA be one our own. We now we do them. Make we hold them. Make we forget about this Grammy dance. Better days ahead. You see, if we hold this one, you see, we go fit do TGMA in a way that it go be huge even past Grammy.
Sure.
Like we say, a clear example, Afrima.
Yeah.
Look at where it's coming from. When you see, it's loud.
That's
we on Afrima. It's in our faces almost all the time. Why can't we do TGMA like that?
You know, it's all about the mindset and how. If you ask me as a student with history background, I'll say the colonial mentality, making it feel like anything that comes outside the shores of our country or outside in the West is better.
Yes.
No. Trust me. What is ours is what is ours.
Sure.
What is coming from home, the indigenous one, is ours.
Yeah.
That is what we should accept and have the mindset of making it better and bigger.
Yeah.
Trust me, as I mentioned earlier, the number of artists, some even see it as the TGMA is of low.
Of course, that is what I'm talking about.
We should not be. Let's see it as the highest of all awards you can win, because this is where you started your music career. And if for anything at all, this place has appreciated you.
Of course.
Trust me, you go boundaries. If even it is within Africa, as we were mentioning, the Afrima like this, that's a big platform.
Of course.
You get an award within your continent. That's a plus. But outside, well, if you are given the opportunity, no problem. But it shouldn't be your priority. Sure. Your priority should be indigenous.
Sure.
Because it is from home that we go outside. They can't have a saying that so let's get it done here. Let's value ours here. And trust me, we are good to go with this.
And a quick one, like I said, not that we are talking about TGMA. No, we have other award schemes. Like I said, we have the Ghana Music Awards UK, and then we have the Ghana Music Awards US, of which it's coming up. The board chair, Arnold Asamoah-Bedu. Shout out to you, boss. So you see, in a nutshell, make we talk, say, Uncle Rex, you don't talk anything bad.
Oh yeah.
We dey beg you people, don't take it out of context. Uncle Rex, you don't talk anything. You see, he don't want promote Ghana. Every day we dey talk, say we dey want go, like we dey make you promote Ghana, make you promote Ghana. They won't tell you, say, make we push this one.
That's it.
Make we push this one. So say it will attract people. Other countries will love to join.
That's it.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But hey, you right there, let me leave it to you. Do you think our artists should forget about Grammy and then focus in the ones that we have? You can drop in your comment so that we can gist. But a quick one. I earlier on said that the 26th edition of the Ghana Music Awards, the Telecel Ghana Music Awards, it's coming on.
That's true.
Whom are you rooting for?
It depends on the category.
So let me give you the category. So we are talking about artist of the year.
artist of the year.
Straightforward. This one they be sharp. Oh. Like
It depends. It depends.
yeah, so I'm going to mention that to you.
Okay.
Yes. So Telecel Ghana Music Awards, the 26th edition. We have Artist of the Year. We have Kweku Smoke, Team Eternity, Joe Metal, Kim Promise, Kim Paluta, Stoneboy, and then Black Sheriff. Who are you rooting for?
Wow.
Yes.
Black Sheriff, Stoneboy. These are my two favorites.
Yes, that one there.
And I think they've worked.
Yes.
They've worked. I'll go for Stoneboy.
Really?
Stoneboy. Yeah,
Why?
I'll go for Stoneboy. Stoneboy is
Why?
my guy. He's my guy.
So because he's your guy.
And trust me, Stoneboy has worked.
Yes, of course. All of
Throughout
them.
the year, I'm saying Stoneboy has worked because we know of where he started. In fact, when he won last year, he didn't relent.
Okay.
He has kept on moving, pushing almost everywhere. In fact, right from the beginning of the, when he won the award last year, all the way to now, he's still buzzing and making it.
Yeah.
So I think Stoneboy deserves.
So you think you are
no disrespect to the other artists who have been nominated in that category, but I think Stoneboy stands out.
Okay.
Yes, the Bean president.
So shout out to you, Bean. We are looking up to a beautiful show on the 26th edition of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards 2025. So we're going to wrap up.
Okay.
What are you telling us?
Trust me, one thing I'll say is that TGMA is ours.
Yes.
Yes, let's focus on it. Let's push it. Let's do whatever it takes to make it better for us. Investors should invest in Ghana Music Award. This is ours. This is ours, so let us invest in it. And the artists, trust me, we have a whole lot of brilliant, artists coming up. In fact, when you watch on this social media, the upcoming ones, we have a whole lot of talent. Let us push it. And trust me, a time will come, as you said earlier on, TGMA is going to be one of the biggest awards, systems that you can think of in Africa and the whole world.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So, as we are wrapping up, what I will end by saying that we are Ghanaians. Let's focus in what we do. Let's not take our own Papa Uncle Rex words in a different context. It means good for us. It means good for Ghana. Do you get what I'm saying? It means good for us. They talk say when an artist no be talented. Like I beg you people. Make we focus on the ones we have, like the ones that they mentioned. We all they mentioned for year. TGMA, the Ghana Music Awards UK, the Ghana Music Awards US. So we are ending it up until the next time. Stay fresh, stay Ghanaian, and then respect the culture. My name is Joe Amankwa Michael.
And Partinko Starboy.
Sure.